Hey everybody, welcome back, it's Molly. Today we're going to make an easy cheese souffle, so let's get started. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The recipe doesn't specify that because this predates electric ovens. I was looking at other recipes and that's what they suggested to do, so let's just get that going. And the second thing we want to do is we're working with scalded milk. So I have my milk and I'm going to just scald it in the microwave real quick. And I want to separate these 4 eggs because we're going to beat the whites separately. So let's do that. Okay, so our milk is heated. So the second thing we're going to do is we're going to melt the butter in this pan and we're going to make a white sauce, a bechamel with the butter, flour, and milk. So when this gets melted, be in business. Okay, our butter is melted, so I'm just going to whisk in the flour. You want to make sure you get that to a smooth paste. And we're just going to cook this for a minute to kind of get rid of that raw flour taste. And then I'm going to slowly whisk in the milk. And we're just trying to, again, get this to be smooth. While I'm whisking, I'm going to add the pepper and the salt. And then you're just going to keep whisking this until it's smooth and then it's thickened up a little bit, and it's thickened up a lot. And that didn't take long at all. And it looks like this sauce is done. So I'm going to take it off the heat. Okay, we want to add these yolks to the bechamel sauce, but we need to temper them before we do that. So I'm just scooping up a little bit of the hot bechamel sauce and I'm going to whisk it into the eggs. And this would probably be easier to do with a bigger bowl. And we're just slowly bringing the eggs up to temperature so they don't cook when we add them to the rest of the sauce. And I'm going to put my egg yolks in here. Okay, now we want to add our cheese, and I'm just using parmesan cheese. Okay, so we're going to beat our egg whites, and we want to make them stiff but not dry. If they're dry, then they will probably break apart when we're adding it to the bechamel. So a lot of these old recipes call for egg whites that are stiff but not dry, and I had to look up really what that meant. And basically it's when your egg white is stiff, it can stand up in a peak, and I'm not doing a very good job of showing that, so it can stand up in a peak, but if you look at it, it should still have a glossy sheen to it. So if it was dry, it wouldn't have that glossy sheen. So that's what they're talking about. And I'm pretty sure I've reached that point. So I'm gonna take these over there. So my egg whites are done. I'm just going to add like a third of them to the batter, to the bechamel sauce, and I'm just going to fold them in and see if those egg whites were dry, they would be breaking apart. So definitely make sure you still have that glossy sheen on your egg whites. So you've got, and you want to just be really careful. You want to keep as much of that volume in the egg whites as possible. The remainder of the egg white. Now it doesn't say what size dish to cook this in. It said you could wrap it in paper or put it in a buttered dish. So I have a 1 quart buttered casserole dish that I'm going to use. I think that'll be the right size. And I have it set on a cookie tray, just in case it bubbles over. And so my oven is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And what I'll do is once I put this in the oven, I'm going to drop the heat down to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Once this is done, you want to serve it immediately. This smells pretty good. Hopefully I have success with this. I've never made a souffle before. Here's my buttered casserole dish, and I'm just going to grate the souffle in here. Okay, so it's just about to go into the oven. I'm going to decrease the oven temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to do that now. And again, this is just based off of another recipe that I was reading about. And in this goes, now My old recipe says this should take 12 to 15 minutes, but other recipes are saying 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, and when I think it's done, I'll pull it out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. That's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's got a really strong cheese flavor.
Yeah.
And just a little bit crispy on top, but nice and fluffy and very, very cheesy. This was the first souffle I've ever cooked.
I don't think I've ever eaten a souffle before.
I don't think I've ever eaten one either. I always heard how difficult they were to make, but I really didn't think this one was too bad, as long as you're familiar with beating egg whites. I mean, it's basically just egg whites.
Well, you did a good job.
I think so. The recipe comes from this book, the Gold Medal Flour Cookbook. This is from 1910, and the recipe didn't say what size dish to put it in. This is a 1-quart casserole dish, and it didn't say obviously what the temperature of the oven should be, because this is before electric ovens. So I looked at other souffle recipes, and they said to start the oven out at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then when you put the souffle in the oven, lower it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So this ended up baking for about 30 to 35 minutes. You'll know it's done when it's puffed up and the top is golden brown. Characteristic of a souffle is that in the middle should be somewhat saucy, I guess. So it should be light, fluffy, and with a it should be light and fluffy with like a saucy interior in the middle.
It's pretty good.
I call this beginner's luck.
I would definitely eat it again.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna eat out of the pan. If you like this recipe and you want to see more vintage recipes like this cheese souffle, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. I upload new content every Wednesdays and Fridays, and Dan and I are always here testing out vintage recipes. And I hope to see you in the next video.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.